we go. The recording has begun. The timer is set. Hello, everybody. It's me, Void, King of Swing. Apologies if I'm sounding tired. It's because I am, and I'm very annoyed at things happening right now. Because I was originally planning for today to be a very special, the start of a very special stream slash Let's Play. Sadly, because my PS2 is fucking broken, kind of have to put that one on hold. I had plans to do The Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge today. I wanted to do that one. I wanted to do that one. But I couldn't. The game would not just the game probably would have worked. It's my console that broke. It would not turn on for anything. No power was getting to it at all. So I think it's some kind of connection issue on the inside, or maybe something just burned out. Either way, I'm taking it out to get it fixed up in maybe a month because I can't afford to do it right now. But we'll have to see. So until then, all PS2 game streams and LPs are on hold. Which sadly means we're probably not going to be able to get to Nightmare Before Christmas until actual fucking Christmas. Because God forbid I want to do an actual Halloween-themed game for Halloween. Happy Halloween, by the way. Gonna try and do spooky-ish games. Or at the very least, darker monsters, or like something in that vibe for the whole month of October. And we're starting with Metroid Fusion. Fun fact. You probably already know this, but if you don't, this game came out on the same day as Metroid Prime 1 on the original GameCube. There was a time where Nintendo respected the Metroid brand enough when we got two games on the same day. And I miss those days. I can't wait for Prime 4 to come out. I still need to pre-order it. I'll probably do it with the same paycheck that I used to pay for my goddamn PS2 repairs. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Today, it's Metroid Fusion. Fun fact, I still have my copy of Metroid Fusion, like a physical copy, on Game Boy Advance. Give me a second, I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I had to test something. I accidentally bumped another one of my my Pro Controller. Well, the Pro Controller that barely works. Anyway, yeah. If you know Metroid, you know the story. I'm not gonna retell it for you, but for those who don't know Metroid, this was, for the longest time, the end of the canonical games. Like, this was, for the longest time, this was the end of how the story was going. And it kind of left an uncertain note for the future at the end. But that's all we know. But at least until Dread came out, and I am looking forward to playing Dread for this channel eventually. Just need to see where it is later on. But yeah, currently the story goes that Samus kind of got infected with space gelatin that eats DNA, and the only way to fix it was with a vaccine derived from the DNA of the gelatin's natural predator, Jello with teeth. Yeah, okay, let's see. Where's my next Metroid game? The next Metroid game I had planned is Prime Remastered, which was number 25. Now it is considerably higher up. But Metroid Dread I put down as number... I didn't put it on the list at all. Really, I didn't put it on the list at all. I put the Zero mission on here. Really? Yeah, I didn't put Dread on here at all. Huh. I'll have to work on that another time. I'll have to maybe add that as like a thing to replace one of the PS2 games that I had planned until this thing happened. Yeah, if we get so far today, I'm thinking we'll play Fusion. I might beat this all in one sitting. I hope I can beat it all in one sitting. I've done it before, but I only have a few hours today. Like, I have until 3 o'clock, pretty much. So, for the streaming audience, we are gonna be fucking hauling ass. But for the YouTube audience, you're gonna get to see all this in fairly decent chunks over the next couple of days. Explosion in Quarantine Bay, yada yada. Yeah. We are here at the BSL station to figure out what the fuck is going on. And what the fuck is going on is X-Parasites. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Oh god, that feels good. That sounds good. Okay, navigation room. Coordinates head, biological signs confirmed, yada yada. Woo! Yummy. Yeah, that's another thing about this game. There's no dedicated health and ammo pickups, it's different flavors of X-Parasite. Yellow ones restore health, green ones restore missiles, red ones restore a lot of both. Like, a lot of both. Like, they're pretty much an instant full restore. But yeah, as we go on, I'll probably talk more about my history with Metroid and the Metroid series, but my absolute fucking obsession with the series that I will never not love. You can, I can straight up say I'm calling you out, but some call me Johnny. I watched his Metroid Prime reviews well over a decade ago. God damn. I watched them when I was still in like early high school. And they're like, oh, well, this seems interesting. I want to try that. And I had Metroid Prime 3 on Wii. Never got around to it, but was like, wait a second, I have that game. And I decided to finally play it, give it a shot. I really liked it. And then from there, I kind of branched out to the other games. Specifically, I was specifically looking for Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii. And I did manage to find it. Uh, sadly, I don't have it with me. It's sadly still back home with my sister. And I really do need to get it back from her at some point. So hopefully I'll be able to talk her into... Yeah, I'll be able to talk to her to have her send it out to me. Probably around Christmas time. But all I know is that I had Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii. And I got it cheap at a GameStop. It was $60. Well, technically, one of my relatives got it for me at GameStop for $60. But here's the thing. That is 3 fucking games for $60. That's $20 a game. And if you're going for, like, maybe $1 an hour, when it comes to, trying to figure out how much game is worth, like, if you want to find a good ratio for how much a game is, for how much a game costs compared to how much you're getting out of it if you want to measure a game's worth, I've heard a good way to do it is anywhere from $1 to $5 per hour it takes you to beat the game. Like RPGs tend to have a fairly good return investment on time compared to cash, but it's all dependent on but RPGs tend to also take a long time to beat. So I guess that part is pretty subjective. But generally for me it's a combination of how much do I enjoy the game versus how long did it take to get through it. Because I really like Metro. I'm trying to find the words for it. What I'm trying to get at is basically what I'm saying is I got it for a really, really good deal. There's the red one. Okay, there's an E-tank. That's 1 extra health bar, but I believe it was... There it is. 2 of them. And... Fun fact, this guy was actually a boss in Metroid 2, Return of Samus. The Arachnus. And now... Morph Ball. Borf Mall. Woo! Whee! Yeah, that's that's the recharge room. You go here for more missiles. Alright, now we gotta go down to the navigation room. Get our next objective. Well, next destination. Where I believe we'll be heading to Sector 1. Breeding environments, yeah. Yeah. I really need to get my copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy back. Because sadly, until they decide to do remasters of Prime 2 and 3, that's the only way I'll be able to stream those games for the channel. I've got the remaster of Prime 1. I just really want the stuff for Prime 2 and 3. I know I could just emulate it, because who the fuck is gonna stop me? But at the same time, I don't know. I'd like to be able to play the games like as close to the original hardware as I can. Like, I've got a PS2, I've got a PS1 that does also still work. I tested its stuff earlier. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of considering playing Symphony of the Night instead, but I think I'll do that after I beat Fusion. Because Fusion alone won't carry us through to Halloween. The Symphony of the Night definitely can. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I started with the Prime games, and then I kind of tried to branch out into the 2D games. First it was Super Metroid. Super Metroid was the first of the 2D ones I played, and then it was... Oh, fun fact. Look in the top left corner. That's a GameCube in the thing. Yeah, it was the... So, fun fact, well, I think I've mentioned this story before, but my first copy of Zero Mission that I got, because I don't have a physical copy of Zero Mission anymore. I had it for, like, 2 weeks. And sadly, it was corrupted beyond all repair. Like, it was just fucking borked to hell. Like, the minute I managed to beat the game, the save file corrupted, the game broke, and it was just a broken ass game. So, sadly, I do not have a physical copy of the Zero Mission to go with. Thankfully, they did... At the very least, I can be glad that Nintendo did put it on the NSO. Even though they just straight up need to put everything on their fucking virtual consoles. They could, they should, why don't they? Like, you'd think these goddamn all these goddamn companies are like actually allergic to making money. Bip, 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 bip. There we go. Alright, 2 of them left. Alright, now down and over. Damn it. Ah. It's the principle of the thing. There we go. Gonna take a quick safety save. Come on. There we go. Gimme. Charge beam. This is a fucking wild. This one's wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this one is genuinely fucking nutty. Because you see that flare that that's around your gun when you fire the charge beam? That does damage on every frame. Like, that is a full charge beam's worth of damage on every fucking frame. So if you can just barrel stuff that thing into something, that is a shitload of damage. In fact, quota demonstratum. Jump, 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 jump. Wait. Memory serves. Yes. There we go. Safety save. I don't remember what was in here. Oh yeah, the last one. now we can just head back out. Yeah, my history with Metroid is kind of a tangle because I never really got into a lot of them. In fact, there's still a lot of Metroid games that I haven't played yet, and I want to at some point. It's just gonna be a while. Because I played all the Prime games, well, almost all the Prime games. I played the trilogy. I played Super Zero Mission, uh, Dread, the remake of 2. I think I said Super already. But yeah, I've played most of them. The only ones I haven't played are the original Metroid 1 and Metroid 2. And Prime Hunters, and Federation Force. And I'm not gonna lie, I would like to play Federation Force. With my friends, at least. Because that seems like it'd be kind of fun. Like, I'm just looking, I just kind of want to find a good, like, shooter game to play with my friends. The SAX. Yep, that's the thing we saw earlier. The SAX is basically what happened. Basically, the X with all of Samus's gear. It copied her DNA because it infected her suit parts. Which is also kind of where we get the little lore drop that Samus's suit is technically organic technology. God, I remember seeing a lot of fan art of the fusion suit and how a lot of it does do the thing of it's an organic, like they turn the organic stuff up to like 11 high dichra. Like there's just like exposed muscle putting fucking teeth in the damn arm cannon. Like hell yeah. Like that's my kind of body horror. Right now we gotta unlock. Gotta open up security doors. Beep. Alright, now the blue doors are open. We can go do more exploring. Okay, I think we're gonna need bombs for that room. Yeah, we need bombs over here. And now we go this way, and... What's that sound? Bombs. Using explosives to get explosives. Yeah, door's shut. Fucking door's stuck. Safety save. Let's see. Beep. Beep. And there. Yes, phone, I'm aware of the 10 a.m. alarm. I'm the one that set it. Okay, hold on. There's something I gotta show here. This guy. Always drops a red. Just in time for the boss that we're gonna have to deal with. Ow, fuck, ow. I believe it's... Okay, no. Okay, that's the way out. Okay, gotta go further up. Save. There we go. Let's beat this boss first. There we go. We'll beat this boss and we'll call it a stream for this part. We'll call it a part for this bit of YouTube recording. I don't remember what this guy's called. But it's basically just a jumping condom. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Now that we have high jump. And with that, YouTube audience, we're gonna call that a recording for this today. YouTube audience, you'll see us tomorrow. Twitch audience, I'm still here. See ya.